guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Q&A with this guy. I asked you guys on Instagram to leave your questions and we're going to go through them right now. Name off the most embarrassing moment for you in your relationship together. In the beginning stages of dating, we just woke up and Charlie sleeps in bed under the covers and stuff, and she butt scooched like all across the bed and left the poop stain all across the sheets, and I was so embarrassed. It was like right in between us and we both just like screamed and I was mortified.
I thought you were gonna say when you shat yourself in my car.
I didn't shit myself in your car. I peed myself. I peed myself in the car because I couldn't hold it and I had to pee, so I peed my pants. That's an embarrassing one for me and I forgot about it up until this point. It's your turn to tell them your embarrassing moment.
When I called you to come get me after the Thrice show, drunk on Mill behind a tree in front of the police station.
Yes. And you threw up in my sink and I had to clean it out the next morning. One of the most memorable moments in your relationship.
Memorable?
Memorable. Mine would probably be you proposing.
Go ahead and take mine.
Because that's such
then.
a big thing. Is that yours too?
No, getting married.
Okay. They go hand in hand. What's your favorite thing about each other? My favorite thing is that you make me laugh.
That we can just be ourselves around each other. And just have fun.
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 Some fun. Who said I love you first?
I did.
You did. Did Matt grow up in Arizona? Curious how he became a NY Rangers fan.
No. I was born in New York and moved out in '94, so I was only like 7.
Yeah.
So, mostly Arizona.
And did Matt help with wedding planning and giving input and opinions throughout the process?
I would have if it was needed. It wasn't needed.
I asked for help on something. He also wasn't home a lot, so I did a lot of stuff on my own. But I get a vision in my head and I just run with it, and then I hope that everyone else kind of runs with it. Most memorable date?
One single date? I don't exactly consider it the most memorable date, but when we went to Disney a day or two after we were engaged.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Got the special buttons and the characters acted accordingly.
Yeah, the characters were so excited. When did you move in with each other?
Pretty fast.
3 months. Best trip we've been on? Italy.
Yeah, the honeymoon was pretty.
The honeymoon was awesome.
From end to end, really good.
So much good food. So much wine.
I really
So many
enjoyed our
sights.
last Cancun trip though.
Cancun was fun, and that's when I got pregnant. So that's a good one too. From the beginning, did you both get along pretty well with your in-laws? I would say yes. I had to get a little bit used to his family just because they're really loud, like crazy New Yorkers. Because I'm
It's an
not
eccentric bunch.
Yeah, I'm not very like out there. Like I'm out there, but not like crazy.
Get you out there.
But I mean, we all get along very well. What do you think of my mom?
Oh, the family dynamic is fine. It's just getting used to different styles and people and types.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
What was the most adventurous thing you've done together? Ziplining.
Jumping off that ledge.
There was a moment during the ziplining trip where you literally jumped off a cliff. Yeah? Or like a ledge.
In a harness.
In a harness, yeah.
But we don't like heights.
That was scary. Do you guys ever fight? I feel like you are so in tune with each other.
Everyone fights.
Everyone fights. We fight. I think we fight over really stupid stuff though. Who would you say has more embarrassing moments in the relationship?
I was gonna lean your way. She, the other day, was wondering with her sister and mom in the house why Jackson, when he comes out, wouldn't be 10 months old at that point. And his birthday be a couple of months later, when as a birthday is a birth day for a reason.
Yeah, but I thought because he's been growing inside me for so long that he's already almost a year.
Constant those moments.
What did you think the first time you saw Matt? He had long hair and he was cute. And I liked your long hair. He looked so different. I'm going to insert a photo here.
Nobody likes that. Nobody.
What annoys you the most about each other, if anything?
Today, you cracked your knuckles and I was about to die. Cracked every single one of them and I was going to scream. The other day, you nail filed your nails and that sound goes straight through my spine. I cannot listen to that or feel it. The nail filer is my worst enemy. Up there with spiders and traffic and slow computers. And then maybe, I guess, lately, you're sniffling in the morning.
I'm so sorry. I wonder if it wakes you up.
Every day now.
I'm sorry.
That's a recent thing, too.
When you're pregnant, your nose gets very dry, and so you're always sniffling, and sometimes you get nosebleeds and stuff. I didn't know you heard
Last at least 2 months. It's a new thing now. It is
sorry.
Like, what are you doing?
I have poker.
My God.
The most annoying thing about Matt is probably the way he makes me laugh when I want to be pissed off and when I want to be sad. He still makes me laugh and it really annoys me.
Get over it.
And then
right.
He doesn't rinse his toothpaste down the sink. Like, just do it. When he cuts his hair, there's hair all over the place.
I clean it.
And he has two hampers, and there's still clothes on the floor. I don't know how that happens. How many babies do we want to have?
2.
2.
No more than 2. No more than 2.
What kind of father do you think Jackson will be? Wait. What kind of father do you think Matt will be once Jax is born? I think he's going to be, like, silly and fun, and I'm going to be, like, the boring one, probably. What do you think you're going to be like?
Silly and fun. You're going to be the boring one.
We have to balance, because I want to be cool, too. How does Matt feel about the fitness industry?
It's not my world, but, I mean, it doesn't, like, bother me. It's just not something that I do. I'll try to keep up with cardio just so I'm ready for the next tour or such, so I have my endurance.
I think they mean, like, what do you think of Instagram and, like...
It's your world.
Like, you don't follow... He doesn't follow, like, buff dudes or, like, buff girls. I don't know. And it's you...
I think if I was following buff dudes, it'd be a problem.
Are you really as chill as you seem on IG and YouTube? Because you are always super organized and ahead of the game.
Oh.
I am definitely stressed. Aside from being stressed, I am like a very organized person. Except when it comes to certain things that you do for us. Like, he handles the mortgage and like the bills and that type of stuff. But in my own world, I have a lot of organization.
Have you seen the nursery? Kid doesn't pop for another 5 months, and it's already done.
I like to be prepared.
Clothes,
Does that make sense?
furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like be prepared as well.
Preparation is key on everything. How do you deal with being apart from each other for so long when Matt's on tour? This question would be really helpful because my girlfriend and I will not see each other face to face for a whole month. That's sad. If anything, it's going to make you stronger, and like it's so exciting when you finally get to see each other again.
The distance makes you stronger. I don't dwell on the person being gone.
Yeah.
And worry about what they're doing. Yada yada yada. You'll get just sucked up in
Sadness.
bad thoughts and sadness if you think negatively. You just gotta keep going on with your day.
When you guys are in the car, who decides what to listen to?
We don't ever turn on our phones or our iPods because that's just an extra step.
Unless we're on a road trip.
Yeah. So we turn on the radio, and the radio's kind of terrible.
Yeah, oh my god, that Selena Gomez song today, I was like...
Try to get a rap radio going.
What do we listen to on road trips, though?
Road trips are a different story. That's like the TBS, Newfound Glory, Spotify mix.
High school, like, emo stuff. What are you guys both looking forward to once Jackson is here? I'm, like, excited to be tired. I'm excited to wake up and breastfeed, and, like, I know it's coming, so I'm just excited for it. Excited for motherhood. I say that now.
Just have him. Just, like, meet him and have him and, like, hold him and play with him.
Yeah, he's gonna be so cute. What was Matt's first thought for Brianna when she first cried watching a movie?
I thought you had problems.
Do those blue shorts still annoy you? Girl. They're the worst.
Girl,
They're the worst. Have you ever caught Matt crying while watching a movie or show?
Marley and me.
Marley and me. What is your favorite place to go on a date?
Mellow mushroom.
Mellow mushroom. Matt, what's been the best part of pregnancy for you and the hardest part?
The best part? It's just knowing that you know, little J-bones in that.
J-bone? What's been the worst part?
Sudden mood changes.
What is your love language and what is Matt's love language? We just did this. Mine was like gratitude and affection or something like that. Yours was affection, I believe, and something else. What were your parents' initial thoughts when they met you each for the first time? My mom thought you were very sweet. Remember we went to pizza with her? That's
Humble
when you
pie.
first met her, humble pie. What did your parents think of me?
I'm sure it was that you were sweet. Oh.
And I think your mom liked that I was a teacher at the time.
Yeah, you had
Because his
something in
mom's a
common.
teacher. Any advice for a couple moving in together? Be yourself.
Just gonna
Like,
say that.
put it all out there, I feel like.
No need to try and change your habits. If your habits don't work with that person, then it's just not gonna work.
Like putting your clothes on the floor. That's something you could work
Sniffling
on.
for an hour before you get
Because
even
I'm
out
pregnant
of
and
the
my
bed.
nose is dry. I feel like I wasn't nervous living with you. Like, we moved in really fast and it just felt like whatever. I didn't shit with the door open.
You still don't.
I might have ran the water though at that time.
Yeah, you did.
So did you! So those were all of the questions for today's Q&A. Thank you for asking some fun ones. And if we didn't answer questions, probably because we answered it before. So I will link those down below. I will link those down below. Thanks for doing this. I told him to have a little cocktail or two beforehand to loosen up.
Shout out to Fireball, my friends at Fireball.
I think we're a pretty good couple.
We make it work.